What's up, YouTube? ODST General back again, and today, guys, we're back with Victory at Sea Ironclad. This will probably be my last video for this on the channel, I'm guessing, just because the last video, the first one, did very poorly, to be honest. I debated on making the second one, but I enjoyed this, and the other video I'm working on right now is taking a little bit longer than I anticipated to put together, so I figured something like this would be relatively quick and easy. When we left off, we had a few different things going. It's been a few days since I played, but I believe we were sending this fleet back for repairs and refueling. Because, yeah, they'd taken some hits. Fuel is actually not too bad. Oh, wait, yeah, no, the coal is worse. The damage is pretty minor. Damage is black. You'd think coal would be the black one. Anyways, and then we had this the single sloop here, and he took some pretty decent damage, but he did manage to take out a fleet of like 3 or 4 ships. I can't remember how many, but he took them up by himself, which was pretty impressive. But we're gonna send him back. I had hoped to blockade any traffic to Northern Europe, anybody going to like England, London, stuff like that. But unfortunately, it looks like if we're going to do that, we're gonna need a bigger fleet that can sit out there and do that for us. Of concern, though, is down over here, where we have a Ironclad. We've got one casemate Ironclad down here, so we've got our fleet, and it's a pretty sizable fleet down here, but they've got 2 separate fleets that are like the same size, and I don't know how difficult that Ironclad is going to be to take on. So right now what I'm attempting to do is get our fleets together. So let's go ahead and let's... This fleet's not moving. There we go. So we'll remerge these fleets. These guys had been 2 separate fleets. And let's engage one of these pursuing fleets. We'll keep them as 2 separate squadrons. That way, hopefully, the sloops that we were using to stop these blockade runners can go back to that duty once we take on these 2 fleets here. Yeah, I don't know how difficult that Ironclad's gonna be. That's really what I'm concerned about. This fleet should be relatively easy. They've got the steamers. It's all steamers in this fleet, I think. So it was 3 and 3. The steamers should be fairly easy to take on, I think. At least I know the steamers I had for previous missions, they died pretty easily, so I'm anticipating that here. I didn't actually tell him to fire, did I? Alright, let's do this. And let's start splitting the fleet off in separate directions. Perfect. Okay, that's one down. The other one's already taking damage behind it. Beautiful. Absolutely wrecked. Okay. That's what I was expecting with this fleet. It's the other one. And hopefully, this is a pretty big fleet we have going here. Hopefully, this fleet should be able to take on the Ironclad, because I'm pretty sure it's about to come to that. In fact, I think we might just want to say screw it and attack the Ironclad ourselves. We've got the numbers. I am concerned we're going to take some losses. I don't know what sort of firepower the Ironclads are going to really pack relative to these other ships, but obviously they're going to have a big advantage in terms of durability. So we'll have to wait and see what that looks like. Alright, well, let's go ahead and enter combat here. I should do with these fleets here, because I should set this up into like a third squadron so that when they spawn in, even after I get rid of these sloops, these guys are in side-by-side columns, so they're not so far back. Some of these ships are so far back, they don't really even get to engage at all currently. Oh, I didn't want to do that. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. 3 squadrons of 3 vessels. Obviously, one of them is just sloops. The other 2 are a frigate, a sloop, and a gunboat. So that should ideally work, and then we could kind of like split them off and have symmetrical forces. Now let's take a look up here and see what sort of arrangement we have on these vessels. So that's the Ironclad there. This is actually a gunboat. Okay, I thought this thing was the Ironclad, but I guess not. This is the old boy. Nope, don't want to do that. I'm trying to remember what the key was again to disable the stuff on the screen. I can't do combination keys. It feels kind of funny having like these 2 armored boats, the Selma, the gunboat, being armored is a little point of concern too, by the way. But having like these 2 armored gunboats and then this like little paddle steamer coming up behind them. But these rams, I am concerned about the rams. The rams have proven kind of deadly in the past. I am wondering what the crew on this thing looks like. If we can capture this, that would be really awesome. Let's go ahead and see if we can send our sloops out ahead. Alright, so I've issued the order for the sloops to try and take the Ironclad. I don't know if that's going to work or not. Hopefully we'll be able to sneak in there and capture that. That would be really awesome if we could actually turn that into our Ironclad. Because we don't have any research capabilities for that yet. Speaking of research, I just realized our other ships should be coming off of stuff right now. We killed him. He did do a teeny tiny bit of damage on the Brooklyn right before he went down. Oh my god, yeah, that thing has a lot of health. Hopefully we can take that out. Oh my god. Immobilize. Wait, did they board me? I'm confused what happened there. It looked like they had boarded my ship. Like, it showed Confederates. It showed that I had like a big advantage on numbers and was going up, but then like my ship sailed off and it looked like they were fighting on my ship and the sun was moving with my ship. But it does look like we captured it. So we got ourselves the USS Jackson. So we have ourselves an Ironclad now. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's got quite as much firepower as some of the other ships. Its line of sights are really narrow compared to, like, say something like this frigate, like the Colorado or the Mississippi. These are like big, thick lines here for the cannons, for the broadsides, and you don't get that with this this thing. So this thing is probably best suited for like distance engagements. It's probably not as good up close because you can get in between these cannons potentially, and it's going to struggle to shoot you that range. But okay, well, we got that completed here. So what we can once again do is we can take him and put him down here. I actually realized I kind of had the squadrons off or whatever. They can go back on blockade duties. Actually, everybody can pretty much, I think, go back on blockade duties. But let's take a look here. Let's send them down to the Fort Jefferson here and have them rearm and repair. What's going on with the rest of our fleet up here? What? Okay, you guys are working your way back up to port. That's good. It looks like, unfortunately, they're making a absolute beeline for our sloop that's out here, whatever it is. Yeah, it's a sloop. A steam cruiser. Okay, this will be something I'm not really keen on engaging. It is absolutely charging down the sloop too. Yeah, that looks big and nasty. I'm not certain. I've not engaged a steam cruiser before, but it definitely looks like it would probably be on the larger side of ships. Fort Pickens is under attack. Where's Fort Pickens? What is a single steamer? Okay. That is kind of an interesting fort there on the deep south. I mean, honestly, I'd probably just let them capture that. It would kind of suck to lose the resources from it, but honestly, I would be surprised if we could keep it. Let's go ahead and try to run down this blockade runner here. Okay, perfect. That's actually what I was looking to check on. Flotilla 11 has been created at Baltimore is awaiting orders. I like how we can enter combat with them on creation, seemingly. Alright, so what sort of ship did we build again here? Ooh, this thing looks cool. What ship is this? Is that the Cumberland, or is that some wacky combination? That's gonna be something goofy going on there, because like you can see the lifeboats coming off. I feel like that is showing me multiple ships at once that it shouldn't be showing. That looks cool. It's like just a big armored plate on the side of the ship for seemingly no reason. That's interesting. Alright. So, what did we, actually, yeah, what did we build in that fleet? Because I know we had a plan, or I should say I had a plan specific to this fleet, and I can't quite remember what it was. We had a frigate and 2 sloops. I feel like it was intended to just bombard and harass these forts along in here in these river canals. That's right, yeah, because I wanted the frigate to carry troops. I need you to go back. And I gotta try and remember how to do this here. How did we... I know you guys don't necessarily know the answer to this, but how do we get the... stuff in the thing? How do we get the stuff in the thing, Yugi boy? Is it docks? Okay, docks. Frigates. Remove weapons. Interesting. Yeah, that's kind of an odd number of troops. It's bugging me a little bit, but that should be fine. So that should be enough to get us started in terms of having troops and stuff. Flotilla 11. Yeah, we'll make this one group just because you know, when they attack us with these larger forces and stuff, it'd be nice to have them. We're going to need another frigate, though, or something larger that can carry more troops. So let's go ahead and start working on building another frigate. So we need something with a larger capacity. I can't remember. I guess it was the Raritan that we built last time, maybe? Don't have enough for that. We don't have enough for the Raritan either. We need to get our production of cannonballs or iron or whatever this is, ammunition, way up. Washington. What can we increase at Washington here? Undeveloped land. Yeah, barracks, earthworks, train station. What about you, Philadelphia? Yes, this is all like the earthworks and defenses here on the left. And then the county itself. So, like, the city is where you put all the defenses and stuff, and then I guess the county is where you actually have everything else. So, looks like Philadelphia County we can't do too much with. So I'm shy on timber, too, it looks like. Oh, yeah, we're low on timber as well. Where do we increase our timber production? How do we do this? Sawmill. Should have, yeah, I should have instead of putting a... Oh, no, that's not good. We were just complaining about not having enough ammunition, and then we get decreased ammunition production. That is vastly unfortunate. So in order to develop a sawmill, we need 100 timber. That makes very little sense to me, but okay. Well, that's fine. We got our fleet. I guess we'll send them down to merge with this fleet here, and then we'll start taking these forts along the coast if we can. Okay. Yeah, I mean we know that they've been trading all up and down the coast. Okay, perfect. He did manage to catch a blockade runner, or they managed to catch one, I should say. Let's go ahead, speed her up here. The Brooklyn does have a decent chunk of damage on her, so this is a little concerning given how fast ships can die in this, but given that their role is just going to be stopping little blockade runners like this guy, I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, yeah, that was super easy. So I got the Gulf Blockade Squadron is back. Let's go ahead and send the Gulf Blockade Squadron up to Fort Pick and see if we can't support that location. Let's see about collecting cargo. I don't know how the collection of cargo works. So light forts. I'm shocked. Enemy vessels have been spotted in the Atlantic. It's blockade runner. He's gonna get right past our guys. He's a lot faster than the fleet we have there. Is this another blockade runner? Did we just stop? I didn't see. I should have checked. Should have checked. Clear day, clear weather. The fleet is making a hard right turn for some reason. So this does not appear to be a blockade runner. This is... Oh, no, it is. C.W. Riley. Good job, guys. I don't think I told him to engage that guy. I guess he just, like, literally went out of his way to go after us. You know what? See if you guys can intercept him on the way down. Alright, we're going to keep the frigates separate because they're obviously, like I said, they're basically intended to be our raiding force. Did we actually catch up with the blockade runner? I think we did. Yeah, imagine being a blockade runner. I said this in the last episode. Imagine having to like just go by like this entire fleet like this. That would definitely suck to be like put in that position. All right, let's split some of you guys off. And get you guys lined up a little bit better. Oh no, I didn't mean to shoot the Wabash. I was trying to click on them. They, are they still disabled? Lost foreign trade goods. Beautiful. Good job. Yeah, the Wabash is still not moving. I don't know how to repair them is the issue. Yeah, their propellers are still damaged from the previous engagement, and I don't know how to repair it. I guess the fleet's moving around though, right? Is it? Which fleet has the Wabash in it? Is it not the fleet I thought it was? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's down at the bottom. Okay, I guess it is moving in this map here, so it's fine. It's just when we're actually in combat it's an issue where the propellers aren't working. But let's auto resolve this, see what happens. Perfect. They didn't take any damage at all. Flotilla 8 has engaged the coastal defenses at Aquia Station. All right, beautiful. So we'll do this, and then this will probably be the last thing. And I guess, yeah, unless people start saying, hey, I want to watch this series or something, I think that's going to be it. This will probably be our last episode for it. Again, I've enjoyed the series, but yeah, it's something I might just do in my downtime. It's a fun game. And again, I got it for free. So if you guys didn't see the first episode, I did get the key granted to me to play this. And so for me, it's a little bit more enjoyable. For some people, I'm not sure if they're going to necessarily find as much justification in the, I think it's a $40 price tag on the game. But, with that being said, for having gotten it for free, I've enjoyed it so far. It's not perfect by any means, but it is interesting to have a Civil War naval video game. And certainly not like a high list or like high on the list of games I would kind of expect to ever see. Like I could see a Civil War video game, but like Civil War naval video game specifically, it's kind of an era in terms of naval combat and stuff that doesn't really get talked about a whole lot. It's like, okay, well, there's Ironclads is new, and then that's really all you ever hear about is the Ironclads. You go here. You've got the most firepower, but you've also got our troops on board, so we're gonna hold off with you. Until Squadron A can Take out the coastal battery. Actually, how does this work? Because it shows light battery. I don't see the other two like light batteries up there. They're absolutely wrecking our fleet here. See if we can get the Jacob Bell out of there. It's actually lost rudder control, but it's still capable of moving, it looks like. Ah, they sunk the Jacob Bell. Why are the rest of you guys not moving to engage? If you guys could just like kill these batteries, that would be like super duper great. Immobilized. Use immobilized. Barney, our gunboat's been immobilized. We're gonna lose another ship here. This is definitely different than what I was expecting. The tutorial bases were, you know, they had a lot more troops, but they were much smaller bases. They were a lot easier to take out. These batteries, these light batteries, are absolutely wrecking our fleet, and I can't seem to do any damage to them. And it doesn't help the fleet's just not being cooperative in terms of actually how they're moving around. Okay, well, we lost 2 ships, which is really bad, unfortunately, given how expensive ships are and our resource production issues. But we won the battle. They lost 50 troops, 23 civilians, lost 24 structures. So hopefully the capturing of this fort should enable us to increase production a little bit. We'll park the fleet here. Now, I'm not sure how this damage to these stations works, where it's on fire. I don't know if that's just something that fixes over time itself, or if that's something I have to enable repairs on. It doesn't seem 840 days until repaired. Okay, so it is automated. It just takes forever, though. Okay. I can live with that. But, yeah, like I said, that's probably going to be it for us here. You know, we did some damage. We're going to try to get in here and blockade this guy. I'm pretty sure he's going to go into that port. But, yeah, unfortunately, not exactly as smooth as I'd hoped with the attack on that base, but it is not as bad as it could have been, I suppose. I'm not sure if I want to do this in my personal game going forwards, or if you guys do end up saying, "Hey, I want to see more of the series again." You can say that, and I would be keen to record more. But I'm thinking about taking this fleet down south to help support our gun fleet. I'm not really sure if we need a defensive force up in New York here or not. I don't know if they would try to attack New York. It's definitely a possibility that they could try to like push up there. But a lot of their stuff seems to be like they do have combat fleets and stuff up here, but a lot of their stuff seems to be in support of moving fleets over to, you know, Europe to get support from there. Let's go ahead and send our fleet up there again. And yeah, well, I guess we'll do these final bits of maneuvering here just for the sake of doing this. Yeah, we took Aquila Station. What did we get out of this? We got a sawmill. So we actually, that is beautiful because we did need pretty desperately wood production. And that's going to get us the timber we need. Fredericksburg has 100 troops. I can't look at its production stuff, unfortunately, though. We don't want the sloop, we want the frigate. Okay. What's our flotilla in here? Flotilla's 8 and 12. Oh, I split them off into a separate one. We want the one flotilla, just 2 squadrons. Go up to Washington, get us some soldiers here. Alright guys, that's going to be it though. Actually, I lied. We're going to auto-resolve that. Oh, they retreated. They can retreat? I didn't... How do you retreat? Like, I couldn't figure out how to retreat with my ship. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it. So I guess this is it for our gameplay of Victory at Sea Ironclad. And again, unless you guys want to see more, at the risk of sounding like a broken record, but yeah, I've enjoyed it so far, but again, it does have some issues. It's far from a perfect game. You know, there's a lot of things I'd love to see changed or improved on it, but I love the concept behind it, and I think that in of itself is neat enough justification to actually play the game. You know, if you got the money to spare for it or whatever. But thank you guys for watching. Take it easy. I'll see you all in the next one.